None of us did.
That's no excuse. I almost envy you, Scarlet. Today you have a chance to pay for all your mistakes. You, over there, the helper. The Scarlets don't deserve your protection. Leave them to their fate. This is my final warning.
My adversary has...
These notes... You're back! But where's Naku? Damn it all. The bastard got another one of us. Who's behind this? Why are they doing this to us? I can't believe it. He survived. But this marking... No, there's no mistake. It all points back to my last bloody mistake. Kylam Vineyard. The family wasn't supposed to be home. There was a struggle, a fire. We got out, but they didn't. Markan Kylam, the master of the manor. I thought he died in the fire. I'd give anything to go back to that day. But some things cannot be undone. Vengeance won't bring back Markan's family. We have to go to Kylam Vineyard and end this. Kylam Vineyard isn't much more than a ruin these days. But everything goes back to that place, that night. I have a feeling Markan Kylam is waiting for us there. We'll talk more at the vineyard. We can't hide down here forever. Now we know how Markan Kylam operates. He lures out his victims and strikes when they're alone. We won't give him that chance again. Besides, I caused all this. I have to be the one to end it.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point. You mean you aren't here about the notice? Well, allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you? I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm. I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away. Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize how far I'd have to look to find a suitable partner. For the job, I mean. But we can talk about this at the docks. Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are, I'm only joking. I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away.
Whoa!
It's so desolate. How much of this is our doing?
Don't lose focus. Val, knives, Big Erm, search the far side of the vineyard for signs of Markan Kylum. I'll take this side with our friend.
Keep safe, everyone. May the divine...
That's melted silver. This is where the house stood. One knocked over candlestick, and this is all that's left.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Headstones. They're in good condition. Someone has been maintaining them. Leaving? I'll find you when you get back. Don't take long.
Your fate is sealed!
I think someone's been using this grate to get in and out, but it's locked from the inside. Might lead to the cellar of the house. Let's talk. I think the headstones and the locked sewer grate confirm what we expected to find. Markan Kylum spends a lot of time here. But below ground, I'd wager. In its prime, a vineyard like this would have had huge cellars for storing the wine until it matured. Some of those cellars must have survived the fire. That's where we'll find Markan Kylum. I won't lie. I came here to kill him. For Almo and Regnir, for Naku, to protect Val and the others. But now I just want to find some sort of peace with what happened. Maybe there's still a chance for that. Come on, let's find an entrance. I doubt we can get to the cellars through the sewer gate. It's locked from the other side. But we should be able to find an entrance somewhere near the ruins of the main house. Let's look around. I don't know if we can spare the time. Each moment we delay is another chance for Markan Kylum to escape. I'll call for the others when we find a way down to the cellars. Then we'll all press on together.
Kylum has Val. She's been taken.
It's my fault. I said we should split up. Cover more ground.
No one's fault but mine. I brought us here. Kylum won't kill her yet, but we have to.
I know that smell. There's brandy in these casks.
Are you certain you aren't smelling your own breath, Knives?
Quiet! I hear them. This way. Locked. Big Erm, you know what to do. The rest of you, search for anything that might be of use.
Done! But I think I got too excited. My shoulder is busted.
Fallen Knives, see to Erm. We'll find Valenia and stop Kylum. There they are. No sudden movements, friend. We need a plan. Kylum hasn't killed her yet, thank the Eight. But I have a feeling he's just waiting for an audience. Well, I'm not going to lose any more Scarlets. I know how to get her away from him. He's on edge, ready to lash out. It's how I felt after learning my old comrades were being killed. Only worse. Approach Kylum carefully. Get him talking about his family, and keep his attention. I'll sneak around to free Valenia.
You again? Why do you help the Scarlets? Is there more to take from me? You're the one I saw in Firelight Cave. Why do you involve yourself with scum like the Scarlets? Surely you must know what they did, what they took from me! You're just here to talk? Every word I speak splits these scars again, and yet the pain of my burns pales in comparison to that in my heart. This is for them. You dare ask me about my son? My wife? You don't even know her name! You think I hesitate? Did you not see how I carved the others? That was to get their attention. No, I want this elf to see her death approaching, to know horror in her final moments, just like my wife and son. No! After all these miserable years, this waiting, I've only lived for this moment! Can you even begin to understand that? I'll kill you. You and the Scarlets, starting with her! What? No! You cannot deny my vengeance! You wanted my riches? Take them to your graves!
The fire's spreading!
The exit is blocked. We're trapped.
There, the sewer grate. We can get out that way. I hoped things could have ended differently with Markan. But we're all safe. I couldn't ask for more.
Thanks to you.
Sorry to put you through that, but Kylam never would have paused to listen to me, and I wouldn't have blamed him. I hoped we could make amends somehow. I guess it wasn't meant to work out that way. But at least Val's alive thanks to you. I hoped to tell Kylam how sorry I am. To let him know I grieved too, every day. Bring him some peace, perhaps. But I guess the only peace he could find was in death. The Scarlets have a chance to find a different peace now. Thank you, friend. I believe each of us has been hurting in our own way for years now. But coming back together, even in these circumstances, it's helped us. Well, at least it helped me. We agreed to sit down and talk through our regrets if we all made it. But after that, I think we each have our next chapters planned. This time, with direction. Val insisted I join her in Marbrook. I think I will.
Friends, we should remember the Scarlets who aren't here, before we go our separate ways again.
I have places to be, but they can wait. I'll be there. And I won't be drinking.
I agree. I wish we had come together before all this. Hook?
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
We can use this. Someday you'll make something surprising with that. Fate must be smiling.
I told you the fort's seen better days. Let's look around a little. That poor beast has been corrupted by Wildburn. But what's it doing here? Look! There's a passage behind that rubble! I think someone's been down here. Let's see if we can find a Wildburn seed. Over there, a Wildburn seed. That's one seed. It looks like there's another one deeper in.
The Wildburn is but a tool, my prince. A way to awaken the alien magic sleeping beneath this land.
Yes. The Well of Miskak. I remember it now.
Miskakan was the ancient realm of my ancestors, my prince. But the well lies hidden.
I can open the way for you. The wellspring of power awaits in a starry vault deep beneath the city. Come, I will show you.
Miskakan? That's where we'll find King Nentharion. More Wildburn. Another seed. Destroy. Well, that takes care of 2 more seeds. Let's talk outside. Any adventurer who delves into Ayleid ruins knows the name Miskakand. It was a great Ayleid city, but it's been lost for ages. If Nentharion is truly descended from its ancient rulers, that would explain the Recollection's fascination with Ayleids. I'm not sure that helps us. There are Ayleid ruins scattered all over Westweald. Any one of them could be Miskakand. And it's not like I can look it up in any books. And that memory confirms it. We were wrong about the Wildburn seeds. We thought Nentharion unleashed the Wildburn to expand Dawnwood. It does that, of course, but the memory suggested another purpose. They want to wake up Ayleid magic and restore that ancient realm, and apparently restore Athelia in the process. Of course. If Athelia uses her powers to reveal Miskakand to Nentharion, the location should appear on the skein. Open it up and see if the map has changed, friend. I don't believe it. According to the skein, Nantharion's back in Vashabar. I noticed the Ayleid ruins around Vashabar, but I never imagined it was built above ancient Miskakand. Clearly, Nentharion planned to harness the Well of Miskakand from the beginning, but he needed Athelia's help to reach it. Laramil could explain it better, but I'll try. As I understand it, Ayleid wells are supposed to collect magicka. They harness starlight, the pure power of Aetherius. Miskarkan was the capital city of a powerful kingdom. Its well must be huge. I don't know. Refound the Ayleid Empire? Restore Athelia to her ancient might? They could do anything they can imagine. The fate of Westweald might depend on us stopping them from using the well. We need to get to Vashabar, friend. Time isn't on our side, friend. The Skein of Secrets indicates that King Nentharion, and likely Athelia too, are already in Vashabar. If we don't stop them now, we might not get another chance. Not much, I'm afraid. Miskarkand is mentioned in several historical accounts of the Ayleid Empire. It was one of the more powerful city-states in the western part of the Empire. But until now, no one had any idea where it stood. The city survived Alessia's rebellion and acknowledged her as Empress after the White Gold Tower fell. Miskarkand remained strong enough to deter the Alessian Order in the decades after her death. The Order could not overcome its defenses. It's said the people of the city just slipped away in small bands, seeking the safety of Valenwood. Eventually, no one was left but the last king, Moramath. But all that's little more than legend and speculation. No one really knows for sure. Over here. The Skein was right. Athelia used her power here. There was no doorway into these ruins before this one suddenly appeared. According to this legionary, Tribune Alea witnessed the whole thing and went charging in after them. Sounds like something she'd do. We'd better head in and find her before she tries to take on who knows how many Shardborn and Recollection warriors. But if this is Miskarkand, that won't be all we'll have to deal with. Take Abolisher. An Ayleid ruin of a city as powerful as Miskarkand will have dangerous traps, maybe powerful undead. I have a feeling we're going to need that blade before we're done here. Go on. I'm right behind you. Look at these halls. It's just like the legend said. We're definitely in the right place. This place is crawling with recollection and fallen legionaries. I hope Tribune Alea is all right.
You need to find a way to close that portal.
Tribune Alea's trapped by that portal. Careful, no telling what might emerge. Abolisher's gathering energy from each foe you defeat. Abolisher is charged with power. Unleash it against the portal. That damaged the portal. Gather more energy and try again. Use Abolisher on the portal. Did it! The portal's closing! Now we know how to use Abolisher to close Miramore portal. Tribune Alea, you're safe.
Safe? We were pinned between a Daedra-spewing portal and a blocked passage before you came along. Glad you found us, comrade. I was meeting with Greenspeaker Derelith when Nentharion walked into the village like he still owned the place. Marched straight to these ruins. He had a strange cloaked woman with him. I think that was Athelia. I was thinking I was performing my duty as an Imperial Tribune. And I wasn't alone. I had legionaries with me. We fought our way through an army of recollection until we reached this dead end and got trapped by that portal. How did you find me? That doesn't sound good. Shard Marshal Vargas is here too. I was hot on their heels, but they stepped through a portal at this blocked passage. I couldn't follow. We've got to find another way to reach the deeper halls. Abolisher. We saw Vargas use it to open portals, and we just watched you use it to seal portals as well. All right. Cut us a path through this collapsed passage, comrade. We'll catch up to those bastards yet.
These legionaries need help. Go on ahead. I'll do what I can for them.
Let's go! More Shardborn and Recollection ahead. Why are they just waiting around? What are they guarding? Another portal! Slay those Daedra and charge Abolisher! Abolisher is charged. Strike the portal!
A most gratifying resolution.
Now, strike the portal for Abolisher! Big is this place? You could hide half of the Tamriel down here. On forever. We need to keep searching. Look! Didn't we see something like that in Hoperoot? Use the evidence.
Guard the door. They must have reached the light.
The memory of a great battle? Who are Athelia's forces fighting? Up there! It's Shard Marshal Vargas.
Warriors of Mirror, stand fast against Mora's minions! If this memory interests you so much, allow me to send you there. Comrade, where are you?
There you are. You just vanished. That memory showed Shardborn fighting other Daedra. Athelia was defending something in this place. Memory? My Go ahead. I'll watch for guards.
Continue this futile struggle, Ithiel. Every fate before us is. You cannot win.
But you do not see everything, Mora. In the many paths, all things are possible. I will write my own fate.
Go, my prince. You must escape. Athelia, wait.
Is this where Athelia lost her ancient battle? Her minions remain to guard the passage behind her. Somewhere beyond that gate. Use Abolisher.
Bah, to Apocrypha with you.
Your foes destroy your seeds, but do not fear. Those weapons has awakened the well.
Draw power from the well, my prince. You will be restored, and I will create a wild burn that transforms
It pleases you, my prince. But greater victory awaits us in Miramore.
Down there. Athelia and her servants.
Perhaps
we reach the well.
Baragon! Damn, he's charging ahead without us.
That was intellectually stimulating.
Friends, the gate closed behind me. Hurry, use Abolisher. Nentharion is just ahead.
Baragon, wait for us! Damn it!
Anything interesting?
Nentharion, stop! A wild burn unleashed with the power from that well will destroy Westweald!
I have suffered with the well. I will empower the staff and restore the memory of my prince. Now be still! Aid me!
Ready, Abolisher!
The heir of the aliens and the beloved of Athelia! I will not be denied!
To go home. With the loom, I will restore all that was lost.
I'm all right, Tribune. You stopped Nentharion from unleashing that final wild burn on the Weald. Thank you, my friend.
We stopped one threat. But did you see? Athelia changed.
Let's talk about this back in Skingrad, friends. We stopped Nentharion and prevented a massive wild burn that would have destroyed the rest of Westweald. But Athelia and Shard Marshal Vargas got away. Let's go back to my townhouse and figure out where we stand. Vashabar deserves a chance. Not everything Nentharion built turned to evil. Somewhere he lost his way, as did my friend Greenspeaker Sorelin and others who fell in with the recollection. I need to go to Vashabar and tell them what happened. Apparently so. He considered himself the heir to that empire and planned to destroy Westweald to rebuild it. Some things are just better left buried, and seeing Athelia restored was terrifying. I wonder what she plans to do with all that power.
I may never get used to fighting Daedra and magic users, but at least we put an end to Nentharion and his plot to destroy Westweald. That should finish the recollection. Now, is it too much to hope that Athelia will take her power and just go away? Nentharion is dead. Hoperoot is destroyed. The recollection has no leaders and no friends. Some diehards might linger for a time, but they won't pose a significant threat to Westweald. No, I'm more worried about Shard Marshal Vargas and her prince. I have no idea. Maybe they'll never give Westweald another thought now that Athelia has her power. But she wants vengeance for what was done to her. That might lead to very bad things. I don't think we've seen the last of them.
I'll get you something tasty. What do prairie dogs eat again? Meat? Ifray's beard. How does a noble make it look so easy?
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the recollection.
I knew those Vashabar wood elves were to blame for all this. Your help.
That's not what I...
Proxy, I hoped to find you here. I sensed a powerful ripple in fate, and came as quickly as I could. I have been scouring the plains for hints of Torvasad's doings. I sensed ripples of probability flowing across the Daedric realms. Imagine my surprise when I traced them to their origin, ancient Miskarkand. What happened there? Without Nentharion, and with Torvasad off doing who knows what, the recollection will be scattered and leaderless. Our battle merely shifts to a new arena now, with even greater stakes. Already the threads of fate fray at an alarming rate. I do not think reality is endangered by Athelia's travels, but by her choices. Whatever she decides to do, reality must accommodate her. It will shatter in the attempt. The threat of her next decision causes fate to now fray. The one who knows has not made that clear to me. Yet as long as reality persists, we still have a chance to prevent Athelia from undoing everything. Conclude your business with Baragon, Proxy. Our work is not yet done.
I'm glad you're back, Laramil. Maybe you can help us understand what happened to Athelia in Miskarkand.
Fate has demanded I assist its proxy. It is why I am here.
A few recollection may linger, but their threat fades. Without Nentharion or the Staff of Many Paths, there will be no more Wildburns. The mad dream of a new Ayleid kingdom replacing Westweald is dead. And that wasn't our only victory, friend. By saving Skingrad and Vashabar from Nantharion's designs, you taught both sides to stand against a common enemy. Whatever comes next, all the people of Westweald will face it together. I thank you for that. It's not much, but please, take this. I sent word to Vashabar about Nantharion's fate, and Tribune Alea's scouts report that the Recollection's on the run. However, the Daedric incursions from Miramor continue unabated. I don't think Shard Marshal Vargas is done with us yet. Shard Marshal Vargas clearly intends to conquer Westweald for her prince. She made that quite apparent at Feldergard Keep. But there may be another motive for the incursions. If Vargas keeps us busy here, we can't interfere with Athelia's plans. Athelia said something about a loom and restoring what was lost, and her plan probably leads to the end of reality that Laramil keeps going on about. Let's take the fight to Athelia, and maybe prevent whatever she has in mind. Are you with me? Take a look at the Skein of Secrets. If Athelia returned to Miramor, wherever that is, then perhaps the Skein can show us how to follow her. It's worth a try, anyway. I have my own contacts. Old habits die hard, I suppose. But these came from Legion scouts reporting to Tribune Alea. They send word that Miramor monsters are still appearing out of thin air all across the Weald. I imagine you could make a real difference against these Daedric monsters, but we can win a lot of battles and still lose the war. These incursions are going to keep coming until we stop them at their source. We need to deal with Shard Marshal Vargas. The Wood Elves aren't going to pack up and return to Valenwood, if that's what you're asking. Nentharion was wrong about many things, but there's room for Bosmer in Westweald. I think the Colovian neighbors will come to see that too. I think Vashabar is done with kings. Nentharion came from an old family in Silvanar, so the Bosmer who followed him accepted that title. I imagine they'll choose a new leader with a little more humility. Greenspeaker Darylith would be a good choice. Wendir? Does that mean anything to you, Laramil?
There are many hidden paths between the planes. I suspect the Skein of Secrets has showed us one. Prepare yourselves.
How exactly do we prepare ourselves for oblivion?
A good point. There is no telling what we may encounter. Still, that is our course. Fascinating. Wendir is another Ayleid ruin, but the Skein of Secrets offers no explanation beyond a mark on a map. A subtle tool indeed, worthy of the Lady of Whispers. I am curious, Proxy. What exactly did you see when you looked at the Skein? Yes, it showed me the same. A place where Athelia used her power. I doubt she is still on Nirn. The Skein presents us with a strange puzzle that we must solve. When you saw Athelia with Vargas in Miskarkand, what exactly did she say? A loom. As in a weaving apparatus? Intriguing. As for Athelia's home, her realm in Oblivion was forgotten when she was. No records exist that can point us to Miramor. And the thought of restoring what was lost, I do not like the sound of that. The point to which we must travel to follow Athelia, I assume. Perhaps we will find a portal to her realm there. Or mayhap there is something we are meant to learn in Wendir. We must trust the Skein. I shall meet you there, Proxy.
just heard the news. King Nentharion was killed, defeated by the Legion's mercenaries.
Yeah!
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Yeah!
My adversary has...
Ew. Be sure to wash your hands.
Oh, my dear Narcissus. Hello, my friend. Would you be interested in helping the great adventurer Narcissus Dren? He's busy exploring a nearby Ayleid ruin, and I fear for his safety. Narcissus left some time ago to explore the ruins of Wendir. I fear he may be in trouble. He is trying to recover an Ayleid treasure, the emblem of the lost king. Could you help him? He'll reward your efforts. Find Narcissus and help him recover the emblem from Wendir. Here, let me mark it on your map. The area is swarming with wood elves of the Recollection. My dear Narcissus is brilliant, but impulsive, and needs someone to protect him from his own enthusiasm. I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren himself. Please, go seek him out. You're unfamiliar with the great Narcissus Dren? Surely you've encountered his works at some point. Narcissus Dren and the Draga Dilemma? Narcissus Dren and the Well of Gold? Of course. But don't mistake him for a mere scrivener. He is a man with a penchant for ruins, a fondness for levers, and an appetite for adventure that would rival a sensuous hunger. I'm one of Narcissus Dren's devoted personal assistants, perhaps the most devoted. I compile his research, organize his travel plans, and transcribe his notes. I'm proud to serve such a gifted explorer. I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren himself. Please, go seek him out. The ancient elves that ruled before the Empire built keeps, crypts, and fortifications throughout the land. This was one of the last of them before their kingdoms fell. Now, all are in ruins, overrun by monsters and rogues. Yes, but dear Narcissus lives for that type of adventure. That is why he needs someone to help him in his adversity, to help rein in his enthusiasm. I can tell you a little about the area.
Another chance of perfection.
Hush! Can't you see I'm busy blending into my surroundings? Elf Beta, of course. Yes, I could use some help. First, you must know I am the noted explorer Narcissus Dren. You know the name, of course. World-famous adventurer and author and all that. I've been exploring the Ayleid ruins here at Wendir. Things were going along swimmingly when, out of nowhere, my associates, a band called the Recollection, turned on me. I barely escaped with my life. Now I need someone to recover the emblem of the last king. Yes, one of the symbols of office of King Dinar, last of the Ayleid rulers. I thought the recollection would be interested in the discovery. Apparently they were too interested and chased me out. But we're going back and will retrieve the emblem. We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes, and any information of the recollection's doings. Those wood elves must have some papers about here. Mission orders, reports, or correspondence. I should never have mentioned the emblem of the last king to the recollection. They sent a large contingent of helpers and drove me off. The emblem was part of the regalia of the last Ayleid king, Lelorian Dinar. You know about King Dinar? What? Really? You don't look that ancient. But then you know that when the last kingdom of the High Elves fell, its people and treasures were scattered. The emblem was a symbol of King Dinar's reign and an important Ayleid treasure. Indeed. I'd heard tales that the last king's 5 devoted retainers gathered here prior to his demise. The emblem of the last king is sure to be here, protected by the traps set by these 5 loyal retainers. I can't believe they're complaining about me. Me! After all I did for them. Fine. Be that way.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that. My adversary...
Yes, well, my alliance with the Recollection was a bit tenuous at best.
Good find, cohort.
Ah, excellent. My notes on the 5 loyal retainers. You know, it would do me well to study these notes. They might come in handy someday. Let's head into the catacombs beneath these ruins to sort through what we found, away from this rabble.
I sense an anomaly here, Proxy. A place where the veil between realms can be parted. Perhaps Abolisher can be of use. This is what the Skane wanted us to find. A portal recently used by Athelia and reopened by Abolisher.